Greetings, this is Marley from the Black Father Support Group and welcome to another one of our catch-up sessions. This video is about Frank Bruno. Okay, so listen, story about our brother Frank Bruno. Frank Bruno, dads, especially you black fathers out there, this is for you. We're talking about our brother Frank Bruno. Frank Bruno. Yes. So the reason why I needed to talk about this is because he's an excellent example of what a lot of us do as black men. Frank Bruno is 54 years old, right? He was a former British professional boxer. Let me have a look at these notes. He won 40 of his 45 bouts, 38 by knockout, giving him a 95% knockout rate. He was a beast. The people he lost against were people like Mike Tyson. You know, if he was going to lose, he's going to lose for a good reason, right? He is known as a real sort of darling of the UK. He did a lot of cooning and shucking and jiving after he finished during his boxing career and after his boxing career. He had this thing where he would say, "You know what I mean, Harry?" And he would do this real deep voice and have a real stupid laugh afterwards. And the white people used to just lap it up.
Oh Romeo, oh Romeo, I haven't seen thee since the wane. Oh Romeo.
Juliet, weren't thou not afraid to come out tonight?
No, Romeo, it would have taken 6 baboons to keep me inside tonight. Oh Romeo, you know what I mean, Harry?
They loved Frank Bruno. Frank Bruno could do no wrong. Until the point where he was diagnosed with bipolar disease. And the media kept banging on about how this man is insane. He's insane, he's insane, and he's insane. There was one point where he was skanking in his garage, I think. He was playing some reggae. He's dancing to his reggae, skanking. They locked him up for acting like a chicken. I'm not making this up. You can check it out for yourself. Frank Bruno has been through a lot. And now at the age of 54, he says he wants to make a comeback to the ring. He wants to start boxing again at 54. Why? I do not know. Now, let's just say it's because of money. Let's just say money is a reason. Let's say he's just realized that he's about to be broke, so he needs to do something, so he wants to get some money before it's too late. I understand that feeling. What we're seeing is a victim of menticide. Menticide, for those who don't know, is someone who's been at the effect of systematic denigration. So constantly being told you're worth less than you are, for example. Constantly being told that you're crazy, that, you know, you can't do it. And you taking that on, having to deal with that sort of abuse is known as menticide. And I really think that he's dealing with that. Because if you're Frank Bruno, if you've been the darling of the British public for the last, I don't even know, 30 years, if that's who you've been, you could quite easily start your own range of gyms. You could be like, you know, you could do like the Frank Bruno Boxing Academy, for example. Or if you don't want to do Boxing Academy because there's not enough money, you could start your own chain of gyms if you wanted to. If you don't have enough money for a chain of gyms, you could joint venture with a current gym, like Pure Gym, for example. They're a new gym. They're quite young. They're doing well. They've got loads of places you can go to around the country. He could joint venture with them and do like Frank Bruno Pure Gym Boxing Academy. He could do that. But he's not thinking like a boss. He's thinking like an employee. He's thinking that he needs to do something in order to get paid for what he's doing. And I think that in his case, it's really stark, like it's really obvious. You can see there that you have these two options. One will make you a lot of money for the rest of your life and pass when you're dead and bring a lot of money to your children. And the other one is you get paid for getting your head knocked about. At 54, he's not going to win. But he can make a lot of money once, you know, just for having his head knocked about. He's got a detached retina from the last fight he had. So that's why he had stopped back in 96 or whenever it was. And he's thinking that he can go back into the ring, and he's actually announced it. I don't think it's ever going to happen. Even his own daughters are trying not to let it happen. But our brother Frank, you know, he's been taught and trained to believe that the only way that he can actually do is do for someone else. He can't do for self. And even at 54, he still hasn't learned the lesson. So, as I said in my last video, and probably the video before that, you know, you fathers, get into the habit. Start working that muscle of self-reliance. It's not going to be easy. It's not something that will come naturally for many of us, because we too are victims of menticide. And so while we're trying to deal with the fallout of being a father, a black father in the UK, in the USA, in Canada, in Australia, in most parts of Africa, anywhere where there has been a system run by white supremacists, we are going to be dealing with that same feeling of, I need to find a job in order to make things work, and not feeling like I can do it for myself. I request, I suggest, I urge you to do the same. This is Marley from the Black Father Support Group. It's another one of our catch-up sessions, and I'll see you next week. Bye for now.